Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert. Welcome back to the Ted Show. I've been looking forward to this show with my dear friend. There's so many amazing things I could say about the one and only Mr. Renovation. Vince NepolitaN is with us. He's a great dude, a cool dude, a smart dude. And he's the one, I'm buffering a little bit, but he's the one who got me into where I'm at now, which I love, which is Leader One. But he is also an author, just a all around amazing guy. And he's the renovation king as far as I'm concerned. So we're going to talk about that. Welcome, Vince. Ignore my buffering. How are you doing today?
I'm doing better than good. I love you, brother. It's all good, man. Thank you for the kind words. You know, flattering will get you everywhere.
I know. I am counting on it. I appreciate that. No, it's all true. I listened to you talk and explain renovations to some of my realtor friends that I introduced you to, and I was just amazed. And the power of the renovation loan, I think we don't talk enough about in our industry. And you have been talking about it for 20 plus years, but I'm not going to tell your story. You are. So give us a little 411 on your background.
I started in the mortgage business when I was 20 years old. Been in the industry almost 25 years now, believe it or not. Man, it's crazy when you start in the business when you're 10 years old. You never really think about it when you're just a kid. But no,
You
but
look
you know,
young.
full yeah, well, I appreciate it. No, but full transparency, I love what I do. I got into the industry because I was a single dad. I was, needing to find a way to be able to take care of myself and my two kids, raising two kids on my own. And when I started in the business working for $6 an hour, I was stacking loan files for a mortgage company. And here we are 25 years later almost. But, throughout that journey, what I found was I love what I love what I do. I like helping people. I really got into the business not because of money. I didn't know anything about the money, especially being a young kid at the time. I of course needed a paycheck and needed to find a way to make ends meet with, being a single dad with two kids. But the more I started to get into it and the more I started to realize, this is a great industry, whether it's mortgage or real estate, to help people accomplish their biggest goals in their life, which is home ownership. And, as I started to go through the process over the years, I found myself as somebody that's just different. Right. And you can look at me and you're like, okay, this guy's just different. I am. And
In
I,
a
and
good
I,
way, in a great
it,
way.
and yes, and I definitely think so too, because I do separate myself from everybody else. I am the guy that, at the conferences and everything, you could find me with my Renovate Me hat on. You could find me with my $50 Converse, not my red bottoms. I just keep it real. I tell everybody I keep it 100. I am who I am. And I love that because I get to be who I am and I don't have to pretend to be somebody that I'm not. And going through everything in the real estate and mortgage industry, separating myself from everybody got me into construction and renovation lending. And I stuck with it my entire career. I started out doing construction to perm, builder. Then I embarked on this renovation journey and there was no looking back. And I loved it because I was so utilized as that niche person, as that specialist, as that industry expert that people know anywhere in the country, anywhere in the industry. They know you want to talk renovation, you call Vince, you call Mr. Renovation, because I love it. I took it all the way from starting as a $6 an hour employee stacking loan files to becoming the number one leading top industry expert in the country, speaking all over the country, helping companies, helping mortgage companies like Leader One, coaching them and teaching what I love, renovation. And it led me to where I am now with Keller Williams. I'm a coach for Keller Williams. I coach as a productivity coach. And I've embraced the coaching concept of the lending aspect, bringing it into a coaching concept, And again, separating myself from everybody else, because that's what I do. That's
You
just
are
kind
you
of how
are
I
you
roll.
are different, not on so many levels, but on the renovation, nobody talks about that. I can't tell you how many companies I know or have been a part of that don't like to talk about renovation loans. So what's your why? Why do you love it?
I love it because it allows me to go a step further and go above and beyond to helping people, right? So, first and foremost, when you're in the mortgage or real estate business, our number one job, our number one goal in the industry is to help people, right? That's what we do. And I got to take that a step further because I got to not only help people, but then I got to help them see things for what they could be. And that is the biggest thing in life in general, right? Seeing the possibilities of what things could be, thinking positive, thinking in a way that we can do this and we can transform a house into a home. And we can do these things. And I can help you not only achieve home ownership, but I can help you create your dream home all in one shot, all in one transaction. And then next thing you know, it just kind of people started to look at it a little differently. And you know this better than anybody, right? Everybody knows when I go somewhere, I'm talking renovation, but
Yes.
I'm not talking renovation just because of the loan side of it. I'm talking renovation because of the transformation process to helping people see things for what they could be and not passing on a lot of these properties that are sitting out there that are just waiting for the right opportunity, waiting for the right person, whether you're a first time home buyer, whether you're an investor, whether you're buying, your second or third home in your lifetime, whatever it is, being able to help people see that and understand how easy it is. That's where I felt like that's where I was embracing something different. And I knew I was on a different journey. I was on a different path in life. But you are right. You've heard people say, I don't want to do that. It's too complicated. Or, oh man, they're a pain in the ass. They take too long. And those are because of people that just don't know and understand what they don't know.
They're
And
not
and that's
educated.
just
They're
the
not
bottom line.
educated. They're not
Exactly.
educated. And we're not going to give away all the secrets today,
Not
but I
not
do
yet.
I do want to take some of the intimidation away because that's the number one thing I hear from realtors. Why haven't you talked about a renovation loan? Well, I don't understand it. It seems complicated, like you said. So why don't we give them a little take on what a renovation loan can do? Because we are going to do a series of webinars with Vince for our realtor partners and friends and go more in depth. But tell them a little bit about it. Why do you find it easy? Why is it something that can change? And why are you such a fan of it for the properties, for example, that are here now? Listings are taking longer to sell, and there's all of that going on. How can a renovation loan help?
There are a few factors in the industry that renovation loans were created for.
And I'm putting you front and center. I'm still here.
Oh, thank you. No, you're good. So the major topics that I like to tell people, first and foremost, inventory issues. How can we help create more inventory? And perfect way to utilize renovation loans, which is going out and looking at a property that, let's say, is 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, and that property is sitting in the market. It's a beautiful house. It's in a great location, but people are passing on it because they've got their partner, they've got children, they've got too many to move into a 4 bedroom, 2 bath property. But what if I said, well, hey, I could take your loan that you're approved for and I can help you add that third bathroom. Let me show you how to do it. Or if you're looking at an area and you're shopping, let's say somewhere here in Orlando in our market, right? And you need a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, and you're not finding it in the area. However, there's a 2 bedroom, 1 bath. Well, let me show you how to take your traditional loan and take that 2-1 and turn it into a 3-2. And the best part about it is you, as the buyer, get the after completion value. So that's the one way. I love using that as an inventory strategy, right? But number two, the biggest factor that I see is agents closing off the market, which is why I'm with Keller Williams, which is why I love Keller Williams. They've embraced me. I've embraced them. I have been Kellerized, if you will. But what I will do, what I will tell you is when you're looking at the properties and somebody is listing cash only, investor special, they're closing off the market. And what they're not realizing is that a first-time home buyer with VA can come in and buy that property. They don't even realize it. People are like, wait, what? What's a VA renovation loan?
Yes.
Yeah, it's that easy, right? It's literally understanding the concepts. And so inventory issues, how the market has been closed off, how I'm showing people how to reopen and re-energize, if you will, and go back and look at these properties. And then the best part, the third and final component of what renovation was meant for, is it's helped to revitalize neighborhoods. Take the worst house in the best neighborhood and let me show you how to go and create that value, and how to not only do it for yourself, but do it for your neighborhood, do it for everybody in the area. That's what renovation loans are meant for. And people just need to understand it. But I'm telling you, I'm going to give a little teaser real quick.
Give a teaser.
The industry is going to be looking at renovation a lot more closely going into the rest of this year, next year, and every year after that. And it's not just because it's renovation and I love what I do. You're looking at the announcements in the industry, FHA's making changes. They're going above and beyond to try to help these people, help consumers. That is why renovation is gaining so much traction, that people are going to need to start looking at these programs, because it's going to be the only way.
Correct.
And that's what's really going to change, which I'm excited about, because people need to embrace change and not fight change.
Agreed.
And so that's what I do. Yes, that's what I do.
See, that's why when you come and when we talk with the realtors, that's why I think a webinar series is so important.
Yeah.
You make it so that, of course, people go, okay, I want to work with my client on this. I want to learn more. And so what we plan to do in the next couple of weeks is educate you on how to do that, on how to talk more intelligently with your buyers about utilizing the renovation loan to get the dream house and the dream neighborhood that they want, instead of avoiding it because it's outdated or whatever it is. And the things that you can do with a renovation loan, you'd be surprised at, and we'll be talking about that as well. There's a lot that you can do that you're not thinking about, that gets asked every single time, and Vince does such an amazing job of answering those questions. But it's absolutely positively one of my favorite loans that, until I met Vince, I didn't think anybody understood how important and how powerful it can be. So, Vince, tell them the best way they can reach you. If you can ask him questions, it won't hurt my feelings. He's the pro anyway, but of course I'll get you in touch. But if they want to learn more about you and ask you any questions, what's the best way?
Well, let me first off say that you and I obviously work together, and the best part about that is your clients and your people that are used to working with you because they love you so much are going to continue to be able to do that, because I am right behind you, helping you every step of the way. Amen. And also, for anybody out there, it doesn't matter if you're mortgage or real estate, I'm behind you. I'll help you, and I will help you. I will show you the way. And you can reach out to me anytime. You can come out. You can reach me at email, which is askmrrenovation@gmail.com. You can call me anytime, text me. You got my information, Ted. You could give it to anybody, give them my information. You can reach me that way. They can always get a hold of you. They can get to me. However, and the biggest part about it that I want everybody to know is there's no such thing as a stupid question. Fire them at me. Come at me, call me, text me, email me, whatever it is that you want. I'll help you. I'll help you get the answer. And I will help you with the right path, if you will. I'll show you the right path to take, how to make these easy, how to simplify the process. And I've got a really big surprise that I can't wait for us to start doing our webinars, because the way I have eased the process and the pain is by creating national contacts for the biggest and the hardest components to renovation, which are finding good quality contractors and good quality HUD consultants. I've got a national database. We're good. So any way that I can help people, that's what I'm all about. So
It's
get at me
true.
anytime. Get at me anytime. Anytime.
And y'all stay tuned for the announcements for the webinars. Vince will be taking more of a deep dive. I'm super excited to have you on the show, brother. I appreciate you. You know, I love you to pieces. And I think that what you do and the education you give is so much needed and is going to change the landscape, especially in our area and beyond, when people are thinking about renovation loans and what they can do. All right, there's power in Vince, Mr. Renovation, NepolitaN's whole thought process and approach to renovation loans. And we want you to learn more. So stay tuned. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you.
Yep. Love you. Anytime.
We'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.